some good coffee.
Ooh, what is up, guys? CrazyMitch42 here, and welcome back to the channel once again today. And today we're bringing you back more of the Collector. That's right, it's been a while. Actually, the last time we uploaded the Collector here was June 15th, I believe. And it is now July 17th. Happy birthday to John, by the way. One of my best friends is his birthday today. Happy birthday. But, yeah, we're starting this video off a little bit unorthodox because I need to explain some stuff that happened with the Collector. It's not anything bad, I promise you. But I do need to explain some things. So first off, where has the Collector been? Well, I mean, it's still been on Twitch. It's just we haven't streamed it in a while because I was on a little bit of vacation. And then when I came back, my work piled up. In case you guys don't know, I work for another YouTube channel. So, yeah, my life got a little hectic for a little bit. So, actually, if you are watching today's video, right now, I'm streaming. So go over to my Twitch, and we are streaming the Collector today, so make sure to go over there. But other than that, it's just been a little hard to do this series. Now, is this series going to stop anytime soon? Absolutely not. No, we're not stopping. I am going to see this through. Videos might get a little sporadic sometimes, but I am going to see this through, and you are going to get me trying to collect everything in this damn game. Now, on top of that, there are just some things I need to talk about specifically about this video before we fully get into this. Today's video is going to be, like I mentioned, a little unorthodox in the sense of it's not going to be a typical The Collector series video. There's going to be a lot more of this. What you're seeing right now, this. Mainly because I don't remember much of what has happened. I remember some key points, and based off of the title and the thumbnail, something I don't want to remember. But there's a lot of footage. It was about almost 30 hours of footage that I had to edit. And when you don't remember a lot of what has happened, it's kind of hard to remember little specific things at specific points in the streams that you did. So instead, it's going to be kind of like a jump cut today and kind of more of an explanation day instead of a typical, okay, here's me talking and then we go back, and then here's me talking and then we go back. It's going to be a lot more of me talking, which I hope you guys are cool with. I know I don't do videos like this very often, but you might appreciate it. Who knows? I don't know. But regardless, let's get into this, shall we? Now, I will say this day is probably going to be the easiest one to explain here. Literally, all I did this stream was build a house that I despised how it looked because I'm not a good builder. By the way, when we do any builds in this series and they look like utter trash, that's because I can't build. Just keep that in mind. But we tried to build a house. Then we went mining, got absolutely loaded on diamonds. And then towards the end of the stream, I decided, hey, you know that bastion we found? I'm going to try and see if there is a netherite template in it. And funny enough, we ended up getting it after 2 deaths. But we do have some netherite now, and we have a netherite template, which is perfect because we need that to eventually make netherite stuff down the line. And that was basically it. To summarize that stream, that was it. And then also this day as well was also a pretty quick summary. We tried to rebuild the house again. Like I said, I was not feeling this house. I still don't feel this house, genuinely. I mean, you'll see the finished product at some point in this, but I still don't feel this house. I think this house is ugly as hell. But, you know, it is what it is. So, yeah, we finished the house, in a sense, I guess. I don't know. I'm probably going to mess with it again at some point. But I also got pretty sick at some point during the stream, so this stream was super short. This was not a long one. But after this stream, this is where my run through hell officially began. Now, you're probably wondering to yourself, Mitch, why are you laying in your bed? Also, those are pretty sick socks, thank you. They were from Minecraft themselves when they sponsored me back in 2022. Thank you again, Minecraft. Thank you. But, yeah. I figured I'd go into, like, patient via therapist mode for what you're about to witness, because this was probably more grueling than when I mined netherite for 6 hours straight. So, Minecraft had their giant update, right? They added the sulfur cubes, they added the new biome, and a bunch of other stuff. And there is another update coming out soon. So I am mentally preparing myself for that one as well. But for some god-awful reason, this update nearly broke me. In the sense of finding these sulfur cubes was probably one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my life. Let me explain. So, when Minecraft has updates, and you play on a Minecraft world for a while, and then you update to that update, you have to go to new chunks. That's how that works. You have to go to new chunks, you have to go find the new stuff, and that's it. It's really straightforward, honestly. But for someone like me who's already put about 20, 30 hours into a save, you could imagine how far I've gone. I mean, I found a mushroom biome, and, you know, I found, like, the pale gardens or whatever they're called, whatever, I don't know. But regardless, it took a while. Like, you know, honestly, it took a bit. We had to look for stuff. We had to run around. We've traveled, like, tens of thousands of blocks. So I had to go really far to try and find the sulfur biome. Man, did this just... It was just ass, honestly. I mean, there's no other way to explain it. It was just probably one of the worst experiences of my life. Now, if you actually sit down and watch the VODs of this, which, bless you, by the way, you're an amazing citizen if you do that for some reason. So there's this day, which I'm about to explain a little bit more of, and then there was also the following day. So this day specifically, we ventured so damn far for 6 hours straight. We looked, we went everywhere, we found everything and anything under the sun. For some reason, the sulfur biome just did not exist. We just could not find it for some reason. Stream was really rallying behind me. We actually had like a record of people over there on Twitch, which again, thank you guys so much. We had a lot of people for that stream specifically. You guys were cheering me on the entire time. It's probably the only reason why I didn't crack under pressure and die on that stream, just due to the pain that I was in. But, you know, we looked. We searched, nothing. Couldn't find it. Oh my God. And then that day's done, you know, head in hands, just thinking about everything, you know, what's led me to this moment in my life. You know, could I have done something else with my life? Probably could have put more time into something a little more efficient, but instead I was searching for a sulfur biome and I just couldn't find it. So you would think that at the end of that stream, I would be like, hey, you know, let me just snuggle up in my bed, you know, let me relax, you know, take a little bit of a chill pill. Yeah, no, that's not how I work. So you bet your ass I went into the next stream doing the exact same thing. And then once again, we did the same thing. We looked and looked and looked and looked, and we walked and we walked and we walked and we walked. Now, for Minecraft experts out there, you're probably wondering to yourself, Mitch, why didn't you just stop? I can't stop, okay? I can't stop. Once I get started on something, I am fixated to finish it. I probably should have waited until I had an elytra. Yes, you're 100% right. But my pride was on the line, okay? My pride and my sanity was on the line. And by God, I was going to find this damn biome, even if it killed me mentally. And it did. It definitely did kill me mentally. It was really bad. Yeah, but then I found it. Found it. It wasn't worth it, but I did find it. Ah! 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 I'm lightheaded. I'm 25 fucking thousand blocks to find this piece of shit. $25,000 blocks. Oh. The mental anguish that I have gone through to find this is insane. Don't get yourself killed. Yes. I am in you. Okay, now I need to find a silver cube. I need at least one from my collection. The other ones are kind of just if I want to get them. So after walking so many damn blocks, I finally got all my stuff. Now, I will say the only thing that I am missing from this update is the music disc. I did try to find it. There was a mine shaft. I did not find it. However, besides that one item, we did collect every other item from the update. By the way, the orange cat, totally forgot to mention, found him. We have all the cats now. Just completely forgot to mention that earlier on in the video. I realize now I did not mention this at all. That orange cat is Puss in Boots. He tried to get me killed multiple times, but he does survive this journey, and we do now have every cat in the game, just as an FYI. And with that, that was the end of the stream. Now, I will state I did have to travel all the way back. I think that's pretty obvious. I did have to walk all those blocks all the way back home, which took like another 3 hours. But I did jot down every single item I got from the update. And I've also put them in their own little chest, so that way I know, hey, this is an updated chest. This is where all the update stuff is going to go in, and we're going to kind of categorize these as time goes on. Now, if you want to watch that VOD, like I mentioned, my girlfriend ends up taking over the stream for those, like, 2-3 hours I was traveling back home. She just talked about her D&D campaign that's ending after 5 years, so if that's something you want to watch, go for it. Chat was, like, crazily invested. So I was basically mute the entire rest of the stream, cataloging my stuff while she spoke for me. Chat got really invested. It was very funny. But that was that. Yeah, 25,000 blocks. Finally got to the stupid biome. We did actually end up finding a few more on the way home, which I was very pissed off about, but we're not going to get into that. So there are a few closer, not super close, but definitely a little closer that we can travel to now, which definitely gives me more of a, I don't know what the word would be, a thumbs up towards me getting that final item we need for the update. And yeah, that was day 9. And with that, that is all she wrote for this episode of The Collector. Now, I will state we do have another day that I did not include in this video, which is day 10. That's right, we are on day 10. However, I'm going to save that for the next video because, by God, this was a headache to make. Again, I do apologize for this episode taking a while to come out. I was just very busy. And I decided at the end of the day, hey, I need to make a video like this compared to my usual stuff because it would take me God knows how long to fit all these days in, especially with all the footage that I had. So I do apologize if you expected this to be a lot more of the usual style, where it's more of like we jump cut into me doing actual gameplay and, you know, whatever I was talking about during that time and whatnot. But to make this video a bit more efficient and for it to actually come out, I needed to do this. So I do hope you guys enjoy my little antics and the way I did this one. And if you want these videos to be kind of more of this style down the line, let me know. I'm not really too sure what my style for these videos are going to be. I know you guys are really invested in the VODs. I am trying to get those VODs up as soon as possible for you guys in case you do not have the purple app. You know, there is a YouTube channel where I do post these VODs, and I'm trying to get them a little bit more frequently out so that way you guys can keep up with not only the collector VODs, but also just any other things that I stream, because I stream every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. So just keep that in mind. But that'll be it for me. I hope you guys did enjoy this episode of The Collector. It was a pain in the ass to make, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. And yeah, like I mentioned, if you are watching this video on July 17th, I am live currently right now. So you can go over to the purple app, links in the description. But I am live streaming right now, doing The Collector. So that's it for me. And Pepper, apparently. Pepper wanted to join last minute. Hi, Pepper. You've been sleeping all day. Okay, well, that's it from Pepper. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And also, make sure to share the series around. This series is a lot of work. And that's okay, cool. You're not licking yourself anymore. This series is a lot of work. So I do hope you guys enjoy the time I put into this. And that is it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see y'all later. Bye!